Following program is sponsored by Tropical Acres Steakhouse.
Hold the mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defoe, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. A little bit late, but I guess we're on Miami time now. We're here on July 5th, a little late also for the July 4th hot dog festivities, but it's always a great time, no matter what the day or time, to be at a legendary spot, Arbitter's Hot Dogs. This is David Arbetter.
Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I always butcher the pronunciation. And
yeah,
of
you
course,
got it right. You know,
Arbetter.
yeah,
our hot dogs are better.
Our hot dogs
than
are
yours.
better. Yeah, a lot of people don't think they think we made the name up, but it's actually my last name.
It is actually a real last name. Is that a German name?
It's a German name. It means Arbeit. It means worker.
Okay.
And I wish it could have meant like take a lot of time off in the sun and swim, but no.
Okay.
It
Well,
means worker.
instead, we're going to be swimming in hot dogs later. And to my right, your left, is our friend of the show, Burger Beast. Are you allowed in a hot dog joint with a name like Burger Beast, Seth Gonzalez? How are you today?
This is my first time here.
The legend. He's the legend, man. Oh yeah, we have a seat especially named after him, Burger Beast.
Okay.
But I did never name a hot dog after him because it would have been weird to name something Burger Beast, although we are planning something, right, Beast?
The Burger Beast hot dog. I could say, here's what my suggestion would be, and we're going to have fun with some hot dogs later. And
okay.
I would take some ground chuck or maybe that 3-meat blend, the brisket and the chuck and maybe a little sirloin, roll it up into a tube form like a hot dog and just do a nice quick sear on the grill. And it will be like a Burger Beast hot dog. It's like burger in dog form. What do you think of that, Beast?
I think I've had something like that at 7-Eleven. That's what I think.
My dad's rolling over in his grave right now. He made me swear. He made me swear on the hot dog gods. Never even mention hamburgers in here.
Oh wow!
Oh,
okay.
He used to sell hamburgers.
No, he did. He did.
He
did in the 60s. My dad sold hamburgers.
All right. Well, we're going to talk to you about the history of this place and the hectic day that you had yesterday.
Yeah.
But first, without further ado, we're shaking off the cobwebs after a long holiday weekend. But we would be remiss if we didn't wish I'm not going to say departed because he's still here on this earth. He's just not here with us this week. Jeff Defoe DeForest turns 72 years young today. Defoe,
Happy
not that you're
birthday,
out
Jeff.
watching now. You're obviously playing
You'll watch
the
at
early
some
double at Parks, and he's gambling his lungs out up in Atlantic City. He took the early morning I guess what they call it, the Altacocker flight, where they did the over-under bet on the number of wheelchairs and walkers that went onto the charter flight.
They bet on everything, huh?
From
Jesus.
Palm Beach straight into Atlantic City Airport. And I don't know where he's staying, if it's whatever, but I do know that he's plunging his guts out. But we had a great birthday celebration with Defoe and Lubie's behind the producing mixing board today. But the three of us went to our new sponsor, Casa Calabria, up in Fort Lauderdale Friday night. And boy, did we have a feast that would make the Beast envious.
Tropical Acres is your sponsor too, though, right?
Yes.
I've heard so many great. I've got to get in there, man. I've heard. So
You
many
haven't been?
I haven't been up there.
I got to take you up there.
Yeah, we got to
go.
go.
We'll go up there for the. They got the half price happy hour in the bar. They've got $39 twin lobster special, which you can't beat that. And all kinds of good things.
I've never heard a bad word about that place.
You haven't hung out on Let's Eat South Florida very long.
I try to stay away, man.
You should.
As an owner, I'm not really wanted on there.
111th. No, we want everybody
really?
on
Okay,
there,
okay.
But it's not.
I do read
It's good for lurking and watching, but if you're going to mix it up, you got to bring some heavy armor, right?
Yeah.
There was a post yesterday about a certain guy who's a YouTube star that started a burger thing.
Yeah.
And I stuck up for our Beast.
Our Beast.
Senor Beast and not Mr. Beast, because somebody posted about how much they loved his hamburgers. That whatever. You know what? We're here to talk hot dogs today.
For the record on that topic, my lawyer says I cannot discuss that.
You can't discuss it, but I could. I chimed in a little bit.
Thank you.
Because somebody said, I don't think Mr. Beast has ever heard of Burger Beast. I was like, well,
Yeah.
his lawyers have.
That's true.
But anyway, we're here for hot dogs. Yesterday was July 4th. Joey Chestnut in it was a rain-drenched, rain-delayed affair. I didn't even get to watch it, but, he's getting older. I think he's slowing down. And, at his peak, he was doing in the 70s, 75, 76 is, I think, the record. Yesterday only managed 62 in 10 minutes.
It's unreal. Can I say something? Can I give my true opinion on that?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I want to just say something. We used to have hot dog eating contests here back in the 70s. And the winner ate 18, Ed Velasco. I got him up on the Wall of Fame there. Ed Velasco ate 18 chili dogs.
Ooh.
Okay, now listen, but this is the difference. A chili dog is so much more food than their dog, probably 3 times more, chili and cheese.
Right.
He ate 18 of them, and you didn't dip it in water.
Right.
You ate
The
it like a
bun,
normal human being.
You had to eat it in the bun.
Yes, and it grosses me out the way they do it. This isn't sour grapes. It really grosses me out the way that they do it. They dip it in water. It's disgusting.
It's very distasteful.
Yeah, and it's not fun.
mean, and you're talking to a man who distasteful eating is my middle name.
Right.
I've had all kinds of manner of disgusting food exhibitions on this program, and I was hoping that later in the show you could bring out a couple of those chili dogs.
Yeah, we're going to bring them out.
Instead of trying to knock down 60 or even 10 in 10 minutes, what I want to do is kind of like, kind of a spin-off of, we used to do the beer chugging contests in college, but we'll have a hot dog chugging. Like, who can eat a hot dog straight up faster, me versus Beast? I don't know if he's on board with this. He might just sit here and just
pretend.
I'm married. I'm not looking for
but we'll have some fun.
But I want Joe. Someone called Joey Chestnut. He's down here once in a while. Get him to come over. I want to see how many chili dogs he could eat. I bet he couldn't eat over 30
without deconstructing it, without dunking the buns in the fruit punch. I do have the fruit punch in honor of the contest, and that's one of the things. When I grew up, look, I'm a Brooklyn native. I used to hang out and go to the original Nathan's where they hold the hot dog eating contest. I would get, we used to always get the coupons where you buy one hot dog and get the second one for 5 cents. My mother still gets those every month in her email box. And it's like, Mom, we're not in Brooklyn anymore. But I loved getting the Nathan's hot dogs and the crinkle cut fries. But I would never think to deconstruct it and shove it in fruit punch and all that nasty stuff.
Yeah, no one would.
But, I guess they got to do what they got to do.
Have you been to the Nathan's down the street from here?
I have not. I've been to the one on the Turnpike up in Lake Worth.
You know why you never will? Because it's closed.
Oh.
And you know what happened?
These guys buried them, huh?
I'm not going to say that because there's a battle going on right now online somewhere about that.
I'll put it this way, Mike. I never, and this is my official stance on that Nathan's that opened up there. The guy actually, his name is Jose. The owner is actually a very nice guy.
Okay.
I met with him. I have no problems at the time. And I came out on Grant Miller's radio show, and I said, if it's good for Westchester, and it was a $2.3 million, nicest Nathan's in the world. It was their new franchise concept. Absolutely gorgeous place. I said, if it's good for Westchester, it's good for me. And I mean that. And I've never said one bad word about that, Nathan.
Yeah, my theory
I'm just competitive, and I said I'm going to compete.
It's always good to have more of the same thing. So, and people will come and they'll do taste tests like Pat's and Gino's in Philly.
Right. It was great for. It was good for us. We got busier.
Across the street, and they both thrive because people want to come check out one. Which one do they prefer?
Right.
How would you describe your hot dogs, chili dogs? That they're just like
all
American. Are they made with beef and pork?
Well, here's the deal. Our original dog is a boiled pork and beef. Okay, not chicken. Believe me, the chicken dogs are horrible. Pork and beef dog boiled. That's a phenomenal dog that goes incredibly well with our chili. That's why we made it that way. 7 years ago, I had, in my opinion, the best dog in the world. Just my opinion. But we did a 26 dog taste test here with over 100 people, and this dog won. It's the Sabret natural casing.
Natural casing.
It's the New York dog.
Yeah,
it's the same exact dog, except ours is an 8-to-1. Theirs is a 10-to-1 that they use at
right. That's 8 per pound versus 10 per pound.
Right. So our dog is bigger,
a little bit plumper,
and it's got the natural casing on it,
which is essential to any crunch of the hot dog.
Is it girthier?
Yeah, girthy. It is girthy. I like the way you said that too. You had a nice little wing to your voice. Anyways, but the dog that they have up at Papaya, Grace Papaya, It's that same exact dog, but bigger.
Same recipe.
Yeah, same exact dog.
Yeah,
So, and that dog wins best dog in the U.S.
Oh, it's very tasty.
And then
let's tell people. First of all, the address here. It's Bird Road, right?
It's on 87th Court, 1 block in from 87th Avenue, which is Galloway and Bird. It's the nexus of my universe.
Yes. So all you do is you take the Palmetto all the way down to
it's
Bird
a Bird
Road. You
go west.
You go west,
and you're going to run right into us, right past
you'll
87.
See the big, you can't miss it.
Hey, Mike, could you tell I get excited when we talk about hot dogs?
I get excited eating hot dogs and talking about hot dogs.
Actually, for anyone, I grew up in Westchester, which is why I'm a giant Arbetter fan. Member of the Hall of Fame 2022.
Yeah.
Just to let you know. I'm doing a story for Edible South Florida that's all about the restaurants on Bird Road that have been around. So like Frankie's open in 55. So it's a story about all the spots.
You write about Tropical Chinese also?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tropical Chinese is great. Kung Chao is great too.
Right
I passed by a joint named Fish House. I thought it was a seafood place, but then I saw
that place is great. It's called El Floridita.
El
Floridita.
Yeah, it's really good.
And they have croquetas.
They have croquetas, yeah.
No, I was talking about the Fish House where you can buy a goldfish, and I was going to swallow a couple of goldfish.
I love it.
I thought it was a seafood joint. Then I saw El Floridita.
And we have La Careta.
La Careta.
But ask Big Burger Beast how I say it.
We're in the 305 today. This is, I think, the first live remote show in the 305 for the Lunchbox. So this is a momentous, historic day for us.
Thank you for coming.
And again, I haven't been here in a long time. And I didn't know you when I came in here the one time. And I love it. The good chili dog is an American classic. And I grew up in New York where we did more of the mustard and sauerkraut or the hot, the red onion sauce.
We have that too. We have the New York onion sauce. Now, we have the real Sabrett New York onion sauce.
And since you're in Miami, do you put potato sticks and crushed pineapple?
Yes, of course.
We got.
I got a dog, the Dave Dunn dog, named after the coach of Columbus that won 2 straight football state championships. And it's basically a Hawaiian dog. It's barbecue sauce, but a really great barbecue sauce. Fresh chunk pineapple. Unbelievable.
See, I'm making a face.
Onion. Okay, listen, onions.
And
what else is on this thing? I forgot. Where is it at? Oh, yeah, we got bacon.
A hot dog with a
real bacon. Real bacon.
Okay.
And it is unbelievable.
Fresh chopped
with
bacon.
the Sabrett natural casing dog.
Okay, that sounds good.
It is so good.
Except for the pineapple.
Oh, no, then we put our homemade hot sauce on the top. So you got sweet and tangy. It is a phenomenal dog.
By the way, the building in front of us, that bank used to be a Royal Castle.
Oh, it's now a Citibank. So, but the Royal Castle, you're, of course, the burger historian. And
Hardee's was across the street.
Right across the street, yeah.
Okay, so we are on
Gabe's farther down the street,
historic row of food, all manner of food, fast food and slow food. Hey, we got some business to take care of because today is Wednesday. We didn't have shows on Monday and Tuesday because of the holiday. And we have to take care of our weekly Gulfstream Sunday Brunch 10 Palms contest, which involves horse racing and restaurant trivia. Last week, I went for the patriotic theme. We were talking about a barbecue chain where every day they stop at noon and play the national anthem. Do you know what chain that is?
Yes, I do know what it is.
Can you say the name now?
Could you give me? I know exactly where it is.
Impossible.
Yeah, it's called Mission Impossible.
Mission Barbecue.
Mission Barbecue. Mission Impossible. Yeah.
Started in Maryland.
Yeah, Mission Barbecue. Yeah.
That was the restaurant component, and then the horse race, the Gulfstream Smile Sprint Stakes on Saturday was won by number 1 Dean Delivers, and Dean delivered for the. It's actually 9 people that had the correct restaurant and the winning horse.
Wow!
But one of them was DQ'd. Lubie, what happened? One of the entrants had won less than 3 months ago. And again, people, look at the rules on Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Just go on the Facebook page, Mike Mayo's Lunchbox, and you'll read the complete rules, and it'll say you can't win again if you've won within the last 90 days. So one is tossed out. We've got 8. I'm going to have Dave. Wait, Dave. Yeah, Dave, it's your place.
Okay.
Pick out 1 slip of paper. That's going to be our contest winner.
I'll let Beast open it. I'll let Beast open it.
You can read it like
it's a tiny piece of paper.
Yeah.
Lala. What was the name of the?
Lilas.
No, I was talking about the Oscar winner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a good one. He's a guy who's in the business. I knew his dad well. David Schifrell. Dave
Schifrell, the owner of.
Well, Dave Schifrell, I know his dad was heavily involved in political circles in Broward. I used to talk at his dad's club when I was a news writer. But David is in the business. And he's been in the hat multiple times. So
David.
congratulations,
Congratulations,
Dave.
buddy.
You have won. You and a guest will enjoy a all expenses paid brunch at 10 Palms, fabulous restaurant overlooking the track at Gulfstream Park for a Sunday brunch buffet that will include one mimosa and, again,
I've
an
eaten
all-day
there.
buffet, including tax and gratuity. We will handle that for you. I'll send you all the details, and congrats again. We always like giving away our 10 Palms brunch. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll take our first break now. We'll get organized, get some hot dogs lined up for the eating. We're at Arbetter's Hot Dogs in Miami, and I'm with Seth Gonzalez, Burger Beast, David Arbetter. Are you the second generation owner?
Yeah. My dad was the original. My mom and dad, yeah.
I always love these family-run joints that are passed down from generation to generation.
So much,
and that brings me to our first sponsor today, of course, Tropical Acres, where you want to get to, and I would love to take you there because, again, greatest in old school hospitality, service, quality, and value. Again, today, well, it's already past Monday and Tuesday, so it's not half-price wine night. That's just Monday and Tuesdays, but go into the bar for half-price happy hour. Every drink in the house, including top-shelf liquor. I get my Belvedere martinis for $8. You can't beat that deal.
No,
it's 4:30 to 6. Actually, 4:30 to 6:30 in the bar. Tropical Acres. I mentioned the twin lobster special for $39. 2 Maine lobsters steamed fresh with the salad and side dish. And of course, you could go with a friend, and then they can get the prime rib or the filet mignon, and you do a little surf and turf, split it all up. We love Tropical Acres, 2500 Griffin Road, the Studio Alley family. They'll take great care of you. Go in there. Don't forget to get your loyalty reward card. For every 12 entrees that you purchase, you get the 13th one on the house. It's another reason to go there often. We love Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. And we'll be back to talk more hot dogs and burgers, too, with the Beast here on the Lunchbox.
Great Italian food in a beautiful beachfront setting. Have I got the place for you? Casa Calabria at the Ocean Manor Resort, 4040 Galt Ocean Drive in Fort Lauderdale. Highly rated across all the restaurant review platforms and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved. Delicious, authentic Southern Italian food in a cozy dining room overlooking the Atlantic. Live music in the lounge, full bar, and a great wine list. Owner Frank Talrico takes great pride in his family recipes from his native Calabria. Fresh fish and seafood, veal, house-made pastas, and marinara sauces smooth as silk. You gotta try the imported meats and cheeses on the antipasto platters, and don't miss that ricotta gnocchi, fluffy little pillows straight from heaven. Casa Calabria, open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday, closed on Mondays. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. This August, Visit Lauderdale invites everyone under the sun to indulge in the annual Dine Out Lauderdale promotion. This year's options will be more diverse than ever, with fine dining restaurants, casual eateries, and even your favorite cafes and ice cream parlors part of the mix. From August 1st through 31st, scores of restaurants will be offering multi-course meals at discounted prices starting at just $45 per person. Diners can also enjoy sweets and treats, brunches, happy hour specials, and exclusive culinary experiences. This year's lineup includes 3030 Ocean, Foxy Brown, and Lasso Gaucho in Fort Lauderdale, Even Keel Fish Shack and Aruba Beach Cafe in Lauderdale by the Sea, Cafe Max in Pompano, The Cook and the Cork in Coral Springs, Union Kitchen and Bar in Wilton Manors, and more. Restaurants are being added by the day. For the full Dine Out Lauderdale lineup and all the details, go to dineoutlauderdale.com.
It's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks, they're open every day but Tuesday. Go in there on a Wednesday. They got buy one, get one on cheesesteaks from 5 to 8 p.m. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6. The early bird special runs from 4:30 to 5:30, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox. We're at Arbetter's Hot Dogs. Dave is going off to get some of the house specialties, and we're with Burger Beast, Seth Gonzalez. He's straying. He's allowed to eat hot dogs sometimes. He eats croquettes. He eats all manners of all kind of comfort food. And I traded in my fruit punch because Beast pointed out it's got his old cooler that used to be in
my museum. Yeah.
Long lost, rest in peace, Burger Beast Museum. But look at this, Dr. Pepper. Can you tell me, what is this? What is this?
It's like an original.
It's like an original label, and it says made with real sugar, which is exactly what my diabetic blood needs. Real sugar to get me jacked up.
Well, there's a couple of distributors in Florida that will bring in a glass bottle of sugarcane sodas. I have the RC Cola.
I could taste the difference.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
It's like the Mexican Coke. You have the
it's a
real sugar.
huge
He'll
cane
have
sugar. Yeah.
He'll have knee high, orange. He'll have frosty root beer.
Nice.
The Frosty's right there, actually, I think.
No, it's great. And we welcome to the show Mike Lubie Lubis. Have you recovered from the Friday feast? I know Defo said he didn't eat for like 48 hours.
It took me till like Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that Mayo, we give Mayo a lot of guff, and when we were in there with it in front of us,
Casa
we
Calabria.
joined right in. I'm not gonna lie. Instead of cutting him off like we should have after all the crap we gave him, when he kept ordering pastas and main dishes and desserts and bottles of wine plural, Defo and I sat there and enabled it. And so I apologize for all the crap I've given him, because when I had the chance to stop him, I did not.
Beast knows this. When you're, the social media, and you got to put together the pictures and the video, and for new ads and spots,
You
you
order
got to
everything.
get a lot of different dishes. You got to get one with the white sauce and the gorgonzola cream. You got to get a classic veal parmesan. Look, that was complete overkill. I agree.
100%.
But I was really happy I had it the next day, because I was picking at that after after busting out at the poker tables. I came home and I heated up that veal parm that they pound out real thin on the bone. You like Italian food, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anything that's cheesy and saucy.
Not Italians, just the food.
Yeah. just food. We
Dave
had
will
a great
kill me.
time.
Dave's half Italian.
Frank Talrico, again, welcome
it was
aboard.
a feast. It was great.
Officially a Lunchbox sponsor now. Everybody should get out to Casa Calabria there on Galt Ocean Mile at the Ocean Manor Resort. They're open every day Monday.
Yep.
And, man, those gnocchi, like I
Oof.
said, they're just like light little fluffy pillows. And I have to agree with you. That gorgonzola cream sauce, even though I thought it was going to be heavy, it was just nice, light as a cloud, and I liked it. I think best of all the sauces.
Yeah. I mean, they do a really good job there. And why we love the place is not only it's the Ocean Manor Hotel, but they also have the tiki bar, so you can get really a full day experience out there.
Yeah,
So
you could have lunch.
you should
there
check it out.
and then go later. Hey, so here's a question that was triggered by my experience this morning. I had a rough start to the day because I had to take Mom to a doctor's appointment. Oh, here we got some dogs. But the question is this: like, if you make a reservation at a restaurant and you're waiting there, how long do you wait after your reservation? Wow, look at this. Oh, we're gonna get Dave back
Hey,
on
Mike,
here.
real quick.
But when do you walk out? Like,
When would I walk out?
yeah, you can sit.
I got more
he's
dogs
got
to bring
more
up.
dog. Oh, okay.
I just want to tell you what these dogs
Oh,
are.
okay, go
That's
ahead.
your dog. That's a chili cheese on the soubrette.
Okay.
This is the Miami dog on the Sabret. These are all Sabrets right now.
Okay, we got
This
to take
is
pictures.
mustard onion chili on the Sabrets.
This is me and Beast, right? We're
Yeah, both
we're
you guys.
twinning.
But I'm getting you original too. I'm getting you original. I'm getting
Okay.
So-
We've got a lot of dogs going
so
on
mustard
here.
onion chili, one for you, one for Beast on the Sabret, and then
Right.
you're going to tell me what you like
These
better.
are the Sabrets.
Yeah, those are the Sabrets. And I got
Okay.
two. Hold on, I
What's
got more
the
coming.
other one? It's
The other is
not,
our original all beef. No, these are all beef on grilled.
Sabrets are all beef.
Grilled.
Yes.
These are mustard onion
Oh,
chili.
those are the pork beef
and
combo.
beef combo, right?
Okay.
These are boiled.
Okay.
I
think-
in my opinion, they're better with the chili.
But you
With
try.
the chili, okay.
Yeah.
And the chili has beans, or is it just
No
a
beans.
beanless-
It's homemade
How dare
chili.
you? How dare you?
The recipe is literally. My mom is from Italy, and the
Okay.
recipe's literally over
There's
100
dogs
years old.
busting out all over the
It's
place.
and
here.
what is this one, you guys?
You should have taken a bite.
This
All right.
this
So-
is a mustard onion chili too.
All right.
Believe I'll have a bite
I'm
of that.
losing track of everything. I hope
Sabrets.
that Lubie gets the all
You
the
tell him,
photos.
Beast, he knows. Okay.
And instead of usually I try to like cram as much as I can in my mouth. I'm gonna actually do a little taste testing here. This one you want this
That's
one
the-
with the onions.
That's the one, man.
So this one is like a steamed. This is a steamed. This is
that's the mustard onion chili.
okay.
With the original dog.
All right. Well, everybody, I'm going in, and we'll see what happens here. This is a nice little chunky. Very
That's like
nicely.
a meat dingleberry.
No, it's a meat dingleberry. That's the image we want. Look at this dog, and you can tell it's got the pork and the beef because it's a little bit lighter. I'm gonna eat it, and he does. This is like a steamed in water dog as opposed to the grilled Sabrets. All right. Very nice. What do you think?
Well, that's the one I always get here. So,
Right.
so I don't
And
get
the
it on the
reason-
I don't get it on the Sabret just because I think the Sabret's flavor is a little overwhelming for the chili.
Oh, well, you mean because it's got a little bit too much spice?
Yeah.
And this is more of a neutral canvas.
Right.
This is and again, I think when they steam it like this, and it's very soft, it's almost kind of like a squishy, soft interior, but the flavor is good because it's got the pork and the beef. And this is a very consumable hot dog. I would say I would use the word consumable, meaning that I want to keep eating it until it's all gone. So
Well, yeah, generally what you're going to see is people are going to get some version of the chili dog. They're going to get the all around, which is probably best that Dave tells you about that dog, and the chili cheese fries.
it's a very nice dog. I got a question for you, Dave.
Yeah.
Because I noticed you use like the yellow mustard.
Right.
Do you have like the Gouldens
Yes,
or the
of course.
spicy brown?
Yeah, we have it. You got to ask for it.
Okay.
Yep.
So the default mustard is the yellow mustard,
Is a yellow? Yeah, that's what
which
we
I
always
guess
do.
goes well with the chili. It's one of those things where I'm
Yeah.
open to anything. Some
Yeah.
people have very hard and fast rules
Well,
about
we have
a hot dog should have this or shouldn't have that.
We have the real Chicago dog here that I get everything from Chicago.
Mhm.
The only thing I don't is that I use the Sabret dog, the grilled
Right.
Sabret. Where
instead of the Vienna beef.
instead of the Vienna beef. So it's just
Does that must cause some real
not
connections
really
among
because we're not
Chicagoans?
trying to be anything. We're not. We love a Chicago dog. I really love it, and I've been told by a lot of people ours is the best Chicago dog they've ever had, including
Right.
some of the great Chicago places, which I'm a big fan of.
So now tell me about yesterday, because obviously, Congress has deemed July, whatever it is, 19th National Hot Dog Day. July is Hot Dog Month.
Right.
But in my mind, July 4th is National Hot Dog Day.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
when they have the contest, and everybody loves to have a barbecue cookout and cooks up hot dogs. It's my family tradition. But actually, yesterday I didn't do it because I was saving room for today.
Right.
But what was it like here yesterday, and how many dogs did you sell?
Okay, we had this place is 600 square foot. It's basically 680, so it's 700 square feet. And I always say
Choose your dog.
for the square footage,
Yeah, I'll take
we're probably one of the busiest restaurants in the entire state of Florida.
Okay.
Per square foot. Yesterday we had 1,800 people in here.
1,800.
1,800 people came through. There was a line out the door for basically 8 hours yesterday, and we ended up selling, including everything, about 2,400 hot dogs yesterday.
Wow.
So
That's a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah.
If you lined all those up link by link, how many miles would that be?
it would take you out of Westchester.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
let me ask you, how many of
Yeah.
those were those cursed vegan dogs that you have here?
Probably out of all those dogs, we probably sold 4 vegan dogs. But we do have it. We have the vegan dog. So
I'll tell you what. I really like that. You call it steamed or boiled?
Right, the
dog?
boiled. Yeah, it's steamed basically. It's a steamed
Yeah.
dog. We call it boiled, but
Very nice texture. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's not my usual hot dog. I do like a dog that's more of the snap. With the
yeah, the
casing,
snap dog. Yeah,
But that's a very pleasant
it goes
thing.
with the chili well,
Wait,
doesn't
wait.
it?
Oh, you're already going. We were supposed to do a drag race.
No.
We were going to do a drag race of like who can consume a dog. Because I figured if you ate the first dog, I got to be in a level playing field. All right. Well,
I'd rather just watch you
I'm gonna plow through
and fantasize over
Well,
here.
you know what? I'm gonna save this for the next break. I'm gonna
Okay.
continue munching
We'll
on this.
take one
and
bite.
we're gonna do it instead.
Okay.
I can't put down 60 hot dogs.
Right,
Like
right.
last year, I couldn't even do like 5 or 6.
But Mike, to be fair, while it's hot, take one bite at least. Just get
All
one.
right.
We got to get
Come
your
on,
reaction.
yeah.
You got it, man.
Come on, like in
You
high
feel,
school.
you feel the snap?
Okay. I see what Beast
Yeah.
is saying. This one has a lot more vibrant beef spice flavor.
Right.
So the chili is almost besides the point. The chili is actually
The
a
star.
more
on that one.
appropriate with the steamed dog.
Right.
This, I would say, put a little bit of the hot mustard and maybe a little bit of that onion sauce. Or
Try the Miami dog real quick.
Okay.
We got to throw you on a
now
bite.
here we go. This is
This
like
guy. That's more
this
my
has. Okay, here we go. We're in Miami. I see
fresh
potato
cut
sticks.
tomatoes. Beast, tell me what's on this. Fresh cut tomatoes, regular mustard,
Is there pineapple
onions.
on this?
No pineapple.
Okay,
Fresh cut
you
tomatoes.
could have. I would have
regular
done
mustard.
it.
Oh,
Yep.
we could put mayo on that. You want some mayo? Hey,
Yeah.
throw me some mayo. Okay, throw me a packet of mayo, please.
How could I not
Oh,
have
you put mayo on it?
Well,
mayo's on there.
Mayo's on there.
Mayo's on there,
because
yeah.
they knew I was
Mayo
coming.
for Mike Mayo.
And that's one thing you were saying. We
crunchies.
wanted to create a Mike Mayo hot dog.
Yes.
I threw that topic out on the Let's Eat group.
Yeah.
When we first discussed it a month ago,
Yeah.
when I saw you up at Gilbert's 17th Street,
Right.
another great place.
Oh,
another one of our
love
sponsors.
Gilbert's. Love Gilbert's.
And there was 300 and something comments on the group. I couldn't even read through all of them because some of them were making me a little bit like this. They were coming back up. But what did you have in mind? Because I have a vision.
Okay, my
ahead.
what I have in mind. Ted just had. He's off camera here, but Ted just had the New England bun that I put butter and grilled. Did you like it, Ted, or not? Well, I mean, I
Can't hear you, but we're saying it was a little squishy and a
could
little
you
puffy.
say something not negative for once in your life?
All right, here we go.
Well,
So-
yeah, because I put a steel on it to make it cook quicker.
I happen to like this. The fresh tomato gives it that little bit of
Yeah.
acidity, and
Yeah.
it's good. And I love, you know me, Lubie, I love a good crunch. So not only get the crunch from the casing of the sabrets,
Right.
but from the potato sticks. How do you feel about potato sticks on things, Beast?
Sometimes.
Did you like the bun or not?
I don't know.
You didn't like it. Okay.
I think
Okay.
I'm spoiled with going to frita places where they make their own sticks.
Oh, okay. You're
Well, I'm
nervous?
going to give you then that bun just steamed without grilled. Okay, I'm going to give you that bun just steamed.
Beast is an aristocrat now. He likes the fresh cut potato sticks.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
julienne.
Mike,
potato
what I
chips.
have in mind for your dog,
Yeah.
even though you're a New Yorker,
Okay.
is a New England bun steamed.
Split top. Okay.
Hey, give Ted the New England bun steam with whatever dog he wants. There's Andres. There's a New England bun steam. Sorry. So the New England bun steamed
Yeah.
with the Sabret hot dog grilled. Okay. And then we're gonna put
steam bun, grilled dog.
grilled
Yeah.
dog, and then whatever you want on there. I think the mustard you like, that spicy mustard,
I think you could do a spicy mustard, and
onions.
I would say because it's me and you want to put mayo on, I would say a spicy mustard, mayo,
Onions.
real bacon,
Okay.
onions, tomato.
Wow.
I'm not going to say lettuce because if I make a BLT,
Yeah. Well,
Beast might walk off the set
well, they
right
don't have
away.
you
lettuce
don't want to
here.
swear in front of Beast. You said the word lettuce.
Yeah.
The L
So I would say like a split
Okay.
top steamed bun with the grilled Sabret's dog with the hot mustard. I mean the
the
brown
spicy
mustard
golden's mustard.
and mayo, bacon, tomato.
Okay,
How about that?
watch this. Hey, listen, I want a Mike Mayo. We're ordering a Mike Mayo. This is the first time we're doing it. Listen, here's what it is, Andres. It's the Mike Mayo is that bun. After you get Ted's dog, that bun with the
Since
Sabret
it's brand
dog
new,
grilled,
you have officially the lowest
mustard
selling hot
with
dog here.
golden's mustard. Put it right on
It's
there.
okay. Gotta start
Onions,
somewhere.
tomatoes, and mayonnaise. Right,
You
Mike?
only have the top 4.
And bacon.
Do you want and bacon and bacon and bacon. Okay.
Tomato, mayo, onion, hot mustard.
Right.
It's 5 things on it, which
Okay.
violates my rule. 'Cause
Why wouldn't you do the hot relish?
That's the first ever Mike Mayo. We're ordering.
That's
We're going.
So
with,
it's kind of going on a play off of like a tomato, bacon, mayo, but then some mustard and onions too, because
Yeah.
it's a hot dog.
it's
after
the
all.
new Mike Mayo dog. This is it. This
All
is the
right.
first time.
So I
and
don't know
you're
if I'm
eating
going to be drag racing through any of these dogs.
it. Okay. So this is
I would
the
like to.
Sabrett.
I'm going to go.
You know what he needs? He needs the monster dog.
Oh yeah. B sort of. Oh, by the way, we don't only have the Sabrett 2-ounce dog. That's the 8-to-1.
Mhm.
We have the 4-to-1 jumbo 4-ounce. That's the Grant Miller dog, and then we have the monster dog, which is 2-to-1. It's 8 ounces, 12 inches,
Oh, wow.
and that's called the monster, named after Yuli,
Well,
the boxer,
back in
local Yuli. You know Yuli, right?
Back in the days of Brooklyn delis, we called those the specials. You know, it's like
Yeah.
a belly buster, gut
Yeah.
busting
Yeah.
dog where it's like the knockwurst or whatever. It's like you can have that as a full meal. I like my hot dogs a little bit on the, the smaller side so you can get some of the
Yeah.
toppings.
Me too.
But it's all good stuff. We're here at Arbetters. I don't know if
Tell me what
anybody
you
out
think of
there, had a hot dog feast yesterday. If anybody watched the hot dog contest, which, as we mentioned, is disgusting. I'm hoping that this display, again, I'm not rolling up my buns and dunking it in.
And
I'm
Dr.
going to
Pepper.
try to put this down in one fell swoop. You guys could talk
But don't
amongst
forget,
yourselves.
Mike, you gotta save a little room for the Mike Mayo.
I'll save room. Believe me, I can do this.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
have to do it all in 10 minutes. Then I've got time. But
Someone
I'm going to.
call Mike's doctor
We can
too.
put. I'll tell you what. Since we'll put this and this together, we'll call it one hot dog. We'll see how long it takes me to eat this one hot dog. Anybody want to get a stopwatch going? I'm going.
Okay. You like that bun? Is it soft?
Someone's gonna live to regret this.
Could you get
I
Mike?
wish- I
Could
wish
you
I-
get Mike's doctor on speed dial? Mike, do you mind?
I wish I had known you in high school.
Yeah. I love Mike.
It's getting ugly now.
Mike, we're actually going to use you now as our poster child for Arbetters. Jesus. Mike, if you don't like that, then I'm going to be shocked because, yeah.
You're supposed to say, I like it a lot.
Okay, you got Mike's dog? Andres? Remember, we're using the spicy mustard, the golden spicy mustard for Mike's.
I should have put my microphone up.
Okay. Mike, did you like it? Ted, let's get the lie detector test out. Okay, yes, 2 thumbs up.
Wait a second. You left
Thank
the meat dingleberry there.
Yeah. Mike, you bit off one of your fingers.
All right, I've got the dingleberry, and now I wipe. All right, I'm no Joey Chestnut, but I am pretty shameless.
You know what, though? That's what I'm saying about that hot dog eating contest. Wouldn't you love to see Joey Chestnut eat dogs like that? Come on. It's a ridiculous
it should be
joke.
mandatory that it be consumed like regular people eat.
That's
hot
right.
dogs.
That should be mandatory. Then we have an idea in real world time what Joey Chestnut's doing. Joey
Right.
Chestnut could probably eat about 24 to 34 chili dogs.
I would say, on a good day, he might be able to get down 40 with the chili dogs.
Well, he's a pro.
He is a pro.
He's a pro, and I love the guy.
I tell you what, that was so delicious. It really didn't.
Yeah.
That was a pleasure.
Well, thanks, man.
I could do it
appreciate
again and again.
I appreciate that, man.
I could go for another round and bring me a cigarette too.
and Mike, I noticed you're drinking Dr. Pepper with it in the
swapped out-
bottle.
Yeah, no. Burger Beast pointed out that he has some classic sodas made with real sugar, and of course, my doctor says when I'm consuming this much fat and salt and sodium, I need real sugar to wash it down.
Right.
Hey, let's take another break, and I did want to welcome aboard another new sponsor, the folks from Dine Out Lauderdale, Visit Lauderdale. They're going to be coming up with their version of, well, they don't like to talk about the 305 and Miami Spice, but Dine Out Lauderdale is the version of events that's coming up August 1st through 31st throughout Greater Fort Lauderdale, Broward County. Scores of restaurants have signed up. You can go to their website, dineoutlauderdale.com, to see the current roster. But again, more are being added by the day. It's going to be a great month. Phil Marrow, who is helping to organize it, along with the Visit Lauderdale folks. We're going to be doing some stuff with them in the next few weeks and spotlighting some of the restaurants where you'll be able to get some of those great Some of them are fine dining restaurants where you get multi-course meals starting at just $45 per person. And then there's also going to be, it's going to be open up to a much wider array. Oh, here's the Mayo.
The Mike Mayo. That's the Mike Mayo.
We're going to get to that after
first
the break.
ever.
But again, dineoutlauderdale.com. And it's for everyone under the sun and every restaurant under the sun, whether it's the upscale, fine dining, and even places like Jackson's Ice Cream Parlor are on board. They're going to be creating a specialty Sunday.
Love Jackson's.
Just for the Dine Out Lauderdale month, August 1st through 31st, dineoutlauderdale.com. Check it out. And we'll be back to consume the first ever.
Could you take one bite right now?
Mayo. Yeah,
Just so nice and hot.
Man, are you trying to kill me?
I know. That's the Mike Mayo, eaten by Mike Mayo.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You like the spicy mustard? You taste it?
I do. I got the crunch. It's a flavor bomb.
Yeah. Okay.
Totally Mike Mayo Lunchbox approved. Good job.
Okay, beautiful. That's the Mike Mayo.
And I'll
Beach Cafe. It's a South Florida landmark, and it's one happy restaurant right on the water. Tables literally on the beach. A place where you could dip your toes in the sand, kick back, relax with island vibes, tropical drinks, and live music daily. You know it. It's at One Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea. And of course, it has Chef Chris Nealon and his famed Caribbean Floridian cuisine. With a huge menu with something for everyone. Seafood, raw bar, conch fritters, burgers, sandwiches, salads, daily specials, and of course, that famous Bimini bread. They've got a great staff that'll take great care of you. There's something to celebrate every day. Open 7 days until late. Parking available on site. Happy hour weekdays 4 to 7 p.m. Go check out more at arubabeachcafe.com. Better yet, go in there yourself at Aruba Beach Cafe. Good food, drinks, friends, and laughter are always the catch of the day. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. Do you like burgers? Do you like wings? Do you like late night food and sports on big screen TVs and cold beer and friendly vibe and great people? Then you want to check out Shenanigans, 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach. Go to Shenanigans, you get yourself all the good stuff, the fresh fish every day, the blackened grilled wings, and of course the kitchens are open late. Go there, tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. Mayo here for Delaware Chicken Farm and Seafood Market. Since 1951, family owned for over 70 years, the home of freshness. I've been a customer for over 3 decades, and it's the place to go for poultry, steaks, meats, and of course, their unbelievable selection of fish and seafood. They've got it all. Key West pink shrimp, grouper, snapper, lobster, and of course, Florida stone crab claws of all sizes. Don't forget their famous fish dip and a full selection of prepared foods. It's located at 4191 North State Road 7 in Hollywood, just across from the Seminole Classic Casino. Owner Doug Carter and crew will take great care of you. Make sure to check out their weekly specials and daily catch online at DelawareChicken.com. Quality, value, freshness, that's the Delaware way. Tell them Mike Mayo and the Lunchbox sent you. Do you like pizza? Who doesn't like pizza? Well, my spot for pizza is the Pizza Spot. It's in that little bit hard to find Riverside Park neighborhood of Fort Lauderdale, but it's totally easy to love. It's at 601 Southwest 12th Avenue, New Haven style, a pizza from Wade and Reese. It's a lovely outdoor spot. You could also pick up pies to go at 754-779-7788, 754-779-7788. Again, they're open every day but Monday for lunch and dinner. Some of the best pizza I've ever had. Go to Pizza Spot. They also have subs, salads, and more. Tell them the Gambling Gourmet sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack
at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea. That's my spot. It's upscale food in a down-home setting. The chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. We're back on the Lunchbox. We're at Arbetter's Hot Dogs. I'm with Burger Beast Seth Gonzalez and the proprietor of Arbetter's, David Arbetter. And I got to thank you because, I love hot dogs and I could just keep eating them. And in fact, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah. And you're going to be.
And what I love about you is I gave kind of an instant critique. I went into my Mike Mayo food critic mode where we created this new Mike Mayo dog where it's going to be a Sabret's hot dog with spicy brown mustard, mayonnaise because I'm Mike Mayo, onions, tomatoes, and some crispy, crumbly, fresh bacon.
Real bacon.
On top. But I said that the New England style split top roll was a little too doughy. For my
and what did I say?
Even though, look at me, I'm a little doughy. I want to talk about doughy.
Here's the new
Mike
Mayo.
So we have the instantly reconfigured Mike Mayo, which is going to be all those ingredients. The tomatoes, onions, mayo, mustard, and bacon on a Sabret's dog, but on a classic, regular steamed bun.
Beautifully steamed, right? Like the pillow?
Now I'm going to go in on this bite because I like the whole mixture of it.
Okay, Mike, let's see what you think. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay, thank you. Got it. Here's an order of our chili cheese fries. Look at that.
Oh, good.
Does that look beautiful?
Do you have a defibrillator somewhere?
Mike, I don't know if this matters, but your doctor just emailed me, and he said your cholesterol shouldn't go over 400.
So my mother, who's 90, God bless her,
God bless her,
and me share the same cardiologist. She just went last week. My brother took her there. EKG, everything she said, but he says she has the heart of a 20-year-old.
Right.
And then he was like, how's Michael doing? Tell him to call me.
Okay, right. If he ever says something like you have the heart of a mustard onion relish dog.
Yeah. I have the heart of a chimichanga or something like that. Look at this. He keeps throwing out
this
things.
Is a Chicago
This
dog.
is a Chicago
with
dog.
the real.
Right. So Arbetter's, I say Mike Mayo's Lunchbox seal of approval to the Mike Mayo dog.
Right.
A little bit offbeat.
Later, Pez.
I never thought I would be sanctioning or creating a hot dog that had mayonnaise on it, but at least it's not ketchup. That's all I got to say.
Mike, try the Chicago dog and tell me honestly what you think. You could be honest.
All right. Well,
that's all real ingredients there. 100% flown in from Chicago.
I see a roll with poppy seeds on it.
Yeah.
I see the pickle and the sport peppers, which is essential.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there?
Green relish,
I see the green relish.
Yeah. The regular mustard.
The regular the
and
yellow
tomatoes.
mustard.
And tomatoes.
And tomatoes. And I see it on top of
all beef dog.
All beef dog. Here we go. Oh, I'm a sucker for those sport peppers.
Yeah, they're incredible.
I love that vinegar.
Is that
snap.
mustard on your mic?
Yeah. Mike Mustard Mayo. I have no shame. My name is Mike Mayo, and I'm going in for the cheese chili fries.
Right. Beast, jump on in here on some chili
I
fries.
can't believe I'm eating all this. Beast, how did you get off so light? I see you're like.
I'm just enjoying what's going on here.
He already had some cheese fries.
No, I had cheese fries earlier.
Beast, I've been meaning to ask you, what have you been up to? You've been traveling anywhere, going any place, checking out any new
Yeah, I have
burger
a burger club that we meet every other month, and generally we do it in Miami. We haven't done a Broward one yet, so possibly maybe we can do something together. We went up to do our
Can
first.
I eat the back of that?
Go for it. Do what you got to do.
Our first out
love
of
it. This guy, he's a guy after my own heart. He's just picking up and eating the other half, and I was like, I'm totally down with that. I love that.
Sorry, beef.
It's very good. So I'm sorry. The Hamburger Club.
Yeah, the Burger Club, and so we just did one up in Jacksonville.
Oh, nice.
We got back. That was last week. We just drove up, did the club meeting at Carolina Jack's. Never been there. If you go to Jacksonville, best burgers in Jacksonville.
They've taken part in some of your burger.
Yes, they
bash,
actually won at my hamburger house party a few years back.
Oh.
I don't do mayo. That's why.
Oh,
I forgot.
Well,
and I got a couple of my fictional pop-ups coming up, since I supposedly don't do pop-ups, even though I've been doing this since 2017. doing a.
I got to plug
Was
Beast.
that a dig at some
Could I plug
other
Yes.
major person?
I got to plug Beast. And I was on channel 6 in the mix, and they even said it there. Everyone there taught us Burger Beast parties. He has the Hamburger House party. He has the, what else you have, Beast? You got the Croqueta Palooza. They are the absolute best parties in Miami.
Oh.
And that's not just me saying it.
And I got desperate enough one year, put Mike as a judge.
Yeah. For the
And
what?
you know, and you
Croquetas,
know what?
Mike?
And you know what he did? I know I've mentioned this before. What did you do?
I am classless enough. I showed up with a big bag of lettuce to put on on the hamburgers because I know how much
He hates lettuce.
he appreciates lettuce.
I'm selling one more bite of
And
this.
my doctor, when he does call an email frequently, he says eat more greens. So, and I don't think he means the relish on the Chicago dog, but no, that was fun, and I did toss the arugula like confetti when the big winners were announced, and I never got invited back to judge again.
Well, we do one and done judges. We invite
no, it's
people to
fine.
judge once, and we
I
never invite them back.
judged the Croqueta Palooza once.
Oh
and it
no,
was
it's great, and that's you really got to prep for that. You gotta just kind of fast for a few days and take it easy because you are going to be.
Arbetter's won I used to do an event called Wiener Bash.
We won.
Yeah.
Well, it is Hot Dog Month, and we're grateful that we're able to stop off at a Miami legendary place. It first opened what year?
We opened really in 1958. We say
Okay.
1959 because we want to somehow be humble, I guess. I don't know
All right,
why.
up at 58, that's a good year. So you're up to a 5 number now. So
Yeah,
let me
we're
do
at
the quick
65.
math.
That's
65.
July 4th
So
was 5.
Arbetters is, congratulations, eligible for Medicare. So,
Yes, we need it. We need it.
And the supplemental plans, it can be a little dicey. Do your homework.
Chili cheese fries are
Chili
phenomenal.
cheese fries are great. I like the chili here. I like the fact that they're, it's a beanless and very meaty and flavorful. I wanted to just kind of point out some other hot dog places that are around where you can enjoy National Hot Dog Month besides Arbetters.
I could tell you. I could tell you.
Go
a bunch
ahead.
of-
This is a man who's been
Okay,
around.
listen. First of all, I'm so pro Miami. Any competition in Miami, and I'm not. This is not BS. You might say, well, he's full of it. And I've gone with Grant Miller, and we've taken cameras to all these other hot dog places, and told everybody how great they are. And I put on my Instagram.
Mhm.
We have like 20,000 Instagram and blah 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 Facebook.
Yeah, no, you're trying to grow
and
the whole
right,
hot dog
Right.
nation.
It doesn't help me to bring anyone down. I never, ever bring anyone down. It's not who I am. I'm not about that.
Sure.
But what I really love, though, there's a place over on Biscayne and 69th.
Dogma.
It's called Dogma.
Dogma.
They do
There used to be one in Fort Lauderdale. And then
Right. And there was one in Miami Beach, too.
Mhm.
And Dogma is phenomenal. They do a great job. There is, what else? What other one do we go to? There's one up in Fort Lauderdale.
Well, there's
They do
Hot
the
Dog
Chicago,
Heaven.
Hot Dog Heaven's really good. They
and
do the
that's
Chicago
Barry
dogs.
and his wife. They're off the whole month of July. It's ironic, but they take the whole month of July off, even though it's Hot Dog Month.
Yeah.
And they go up to have a family summer home. I think Lake Geneva, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that guy's phenomenal. I've been in there, and he, that guy, you could tell he really cares
Barry
about
Starr.
it.
Small place, got
Small place.
oozing with character.
Total character.
And they
very good
they
Chicago
are
dog.
very Chicago centric. They
Right.
do the hot beef sandwiches and some of the other things, but
Right.
their Chicago dog is top notch. Another place near me in Daniel on Griffin Road called Hot Diggity Dogs.
I love that place
the
too.
nicest couple in the world.
Super
It's
nice
actually
people.
one of these places, a beast. If you show up, they only take cash.
Yeah.
And a lot of people now don't carry cash.
And they get upset about it when you don't take credit cards.
well,
Sometimes.
what? No, but you go in there and you say, I don't have cash. They don't have an ATM. They'll say, just get us next time.
Right.
And they'll actually offer credit to strangers who come in, and most people go back and pay them. And that's the kind of old school place that I love.
Right.
And
That's
how much do you owe them?
about $4,800. But Hot Diggity Dogs, I love. Hot Dog Heaven, you mentioned in Fort Lauderdale. Up in Boca Raton, because we have some audience members.
I know.
and some-
Can I tell you
Go
the
for
place?
it. Yeah.
It's called. Hold on. It's called like something like Monster Dog or.
No.
Hot Dogopolis.
Hot Dog.
Oh, you're talking about Hot Dogopolis, but there's another place there
I'm
too.
not talking about the place. I don't
Okay,
like
you don't
them.
like that one. Okay,
Oh,
we won't talk about that.
And
that's in
Dave's forgot-
Delray
okay,
Beach.
okay.
Dave's forgotten a couple of places in Miami.
Hot Dogopolis, I've never been, but I've heard
Hot
great things about it.
Dogopolis is great. Also run by a nice couple that spent time in Chicago. One, I think, was from Brooklyn originally. So they have a whole mix, and they do all these kind of exotic game hot
Wow,
dogs. They
wow.
have the
Oh
like
wow,
the elk dog.
wow.
They have a venison dog.
I
They
love it.
have a duck. They do a Peking duck dog where it's like a duck hot dog with hoisin sauce.
Okay.
Wow.
And scallions. I reviewed it for the Sun Sentinel back when I was doing that kind of thing, and I was really impressed.
I got one more place that
Yeah.
I have to mention.
Yep.
Sweet Dogs over on Flagler. Guy's a
Okay.
great guy.
I've never been.
You
Yeah,
should
it's
try
great.
it. They use Nathan's
It's right by
dogs.
my house.
They
Okay.
use Nathan's jumbo dogs.
Okay.
And the owners
With
is
the,
It
with
pains
the
you to say
casing,
that.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
natural casing, because Nathan's
no, not
sell-
natural casing, without the natural casing.
without the casing, because
Yeah.
Nathan's does
And they have
sell
soft
with-
serve ice cream.
Yeah, they do. And they have even popcorn. He makes his own popcorn there.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
really
Makes
good.
This
And
is
that
great.
place is really good.
And Babe's Meat Encounter, which
Babe's Meat Encounter, of course.
Yeah, this is-
Phenomenal.
that I have not. You know, I have not been there either, and I know
And that
that's
Jason is a
Burger
great guy
Beast
too.
Improved. Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
think
his
you
wife-
should film him there because there's no way anyone could walk in there if you put this
tiny.
contraption in there.
It makes Arbetters look big. It's really tiny.
We did a Burger Club meeting in there. It was impossible to even walk in there.
Well,
There's
this has been great,
people.
and I'm glad that you shared the love of other hot because you and I agree on that. It's not a zero-sum game. Just because people love your hot dogs doesn't mean they can't love somebody else's hot dogs too.
Well, yeah.
And everybody could do a good job. And I say, you would probably be more happy if more people ate more hot dogs at many places as opposed to turning vegan and just eating like
we don't like you to cuss in here. Don't use. You
that
said the V word.
The V word. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
don't cuss in it. But no, even when Nathan's opened up across the street, I was nervous. I have to admit, but it got me on my game. It got me really working hard. Competition is always good, in my opinion, always. And I was ready for them. And I thought they did a great job, but it just it doesn't always work out. And there's more than one reason why it doesn't work out. But
so
I was ready for it.
I got to put in a word for our final sponsor, Delaware Chicken Farm and Seafood Market up in Hollywood. I don't know if you've ever been up there.
I love Hollywood.
Fantastic place that's been around as long as Arbetters. They started in the 50s. They've been at this current location, 4191 North State Road 7, since the early 60s.
We got to go.
And they have, besides all the freshest in seafood and fish, which is coming in right from the Gulf waters and the Keys, and they got beautiful grouper and snapper and all kinds of the lobsters from Maine, and soon it's going to be the Florida lobster season. But they also have this meat counter, the display case, and they have these Wagyu and Kobe beef hot dogs.
Wow.
And we were there last month, and they set out all these beautiful, like more of the kind of gourmet frou-frou hot dogs, and they were delicious. And they also had the brisket blend burgers.
Wow.
You can go in there and get anything you want for your summer grilling needs. And they also have regular classic steaks and pork chops. And, of course, their poultry selection can't be beat. Turkey, duck also, and their chicken quarters and legs and wings. It's great. Go in there. Owner Doug Carter and his crew will take great care of you. That's Delaware Chicken and Seafood Market. Open 7 days a week. DelawareChicken.com. Go online for all the weekly specials and daily offerings. All right. I think, is that going to do it for today? Wow. We're well fed. We talked hot dogs. It's the day after July 4th. Right. And I'm ready to eat like 3 more. So bring them on.
All right, Mike. I love it.
All right. Beast, you were very quiet today. Kind of stealthy.
Because I didn't shut up. That's
anything
why.
else to add? What's coming up in the Beast World? Another one of these burger meetups, or
I don't have a Burger Club meeting, so maybe we should figure out something for Broward, Palm Beach.
Well,
I got a couple of pop-ups this Friday. This Sunday I have a pop-up right here off of Tropical in Westchester, and next Saturday in Miami, right down the street from here at Mojo Donuts.
Oh, well, we love Mojo. It's right down the block
Jimmy's
where you
awesome.
set up shop for a little while, and I really enjoy everything that goes on in there. People can get all the latest Burger Beast news at burgerbeast.com, right?
Or on social media.
Media. He's big.
All those places.
He's big in
he's
many
definitely
ways, and I'm just trying to catch up. Well, I'm big in many ways, too.
No, I don't mean like that, but I mean he has tons of followers. He's big time in Miami.
I don't know what just happened here, but
Big 305. He hooked me up with the original Dr. Pepper made with real sugar. This guy hooked me up with every dog under the sun and the chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
I'm still standing.
And a $25 gift card.
And it's wow, that's great. So it gives me a inducement to come back with my daughter. She loves hot dogs too.
please don't pad Please don't pad the sales of the Mike Mayo dog with that
Yeah.
gift card. All right.
Someone ordered 10 Mike Mayo dogs.
Come
What's
on
going
in.
on?
You know, the last person that put on a Mike Mayo sandwich, the roast pork with provolone and broccoli raw, but our friends at Wicked Cheesesteaks,
Right.
It's become a top seller. He
Oh, wow,
sells
wow.
a lot of those,
Wow,
and
I
they
love
love it. So come on in here to Arbetter's on Bird Road here, just west of the Palmetto, and get yourself a nice Mike Mayo. It's a Sabret dog on a regular steamed bun that has mayo, spicy brown mustard, tomato, onion, and fresh crumbly bacon. I say it's Lunchbox approved. Oh, I forgot one last place that has hot dogs. It's like the real pushcart New York experience. Coney Island Joe's. It's around the
Yes,
by that
I know
paintball
exactly where it
going.
is. It's like
Yeah.
on.
It's on Seminole property that has a paintball park on Sheridan Street,
There's
just
al-
west
yeah.
of 441.
There's also an icy place right in the middle.
yeah, there's
there,
all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah.
But Elliot is his name. He's a crusty
I've,
old
I've eaten there.
Brooklynite.
He's a good guy, but
Yeah.
he serves his sabrets in. I don't think they're casing, but they're in the dirty water. They call them.
No, yeah, he fishes the water right out of the
Yeah.
Hudson and
Yeah.
brings it back on JetBlue, and
Right.
it's
it's
a really good,
though. It's
tasty
a good dog. Yeah, it's,
Elliot does a nice job there, and again, very informal because it really, literally is a New York push cart.
it really
That's
is.
under a tent, and
Yeah.
that's another one of my favorites. All right, Dave, thank you
Thanks-
so
thank
much.
you, Mike.
This
Thanks
was a
for coming.
pleasure. Maybe we'll do
Thanks,
it again
Lubie. Thank you, guys.
soon. And Beast, thank you. Pleasure. We'll have to eat. If you want, come on out to Gilbert's. We're going to be doing a live remote show
Next
a week
week.
from
We love Gilbert's.
Thursday.
I'll be in the background.
Okay. And that's going to be next week.
I'll steal your
burger.
I'll steal your dessert burger piece at Gilbert's.
Tomorrow, we're going to be back at the homestead. We had a little change, so we'll be back. It'll be me, Lubie, and a special guest mystery co-host tomorrow at noon again, Thursday. Until then, thanks for tuning in. This is Mike Mayo for the Lunchbox. Happy birthday, Defo. Enjoy every slot machine horse race and enjoy every hot dog
Happy birthday,
and
Jeff.
sandwich.